Hello, everyone, and good evening to you all. My name is Felton Parker. Today is Wednesday, July 2nd, 2025. As always, each day is a wonderful day to be blessed by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And I sincerely hope you folks had a truly blessed and wonderful Wednesday. What I have for you guys in tonight's video is the list of all the National Day holidays from my National Day calendar segment. That includes my featured National Day holiday. Also tonight, right after my National Day calendar segment, I will have my famous birthday segment for you all, where it features our famous people who were born on this day. And also tonight in my weather segment, I will let you all know exactly what we're expecting for tomorrow, which is Thursday, for your Friday, which of course is Independence Day, the 4th of July, the upcoming weekend, and on to the first half of next week. So without further ado, let's get things started here on this Wednesday night as we conclude yet another day. And by the way, here's a little fact here, should you guys know. Have you guys noticed this? We are exactly halfway between 2000 and 2050. We are exactly at the midpoint between the year 2000, which was exactly 25 years ago, and the year 2050, which will happen within the next 25 years. So we are exactly at the midpoint between Saturday, January 1st, 2000, and Saturday, January 1st, 2050. So, interesting fact, January 1st, both years, Saturday, January 1st, so January 1st in 2000 was a Saturday, and January 1st, 2050 also will be a Saturday. And that's exactly 9,131 days. 9,131 days prior to today would be Saturday, January 1st, 2000. And 9,131 days from today, it would be Saturday, January 1st, 2050. So that means that long ago, I was at the age of 15. Now here I am at the age of 41. And by the time that happens, within the next 9,100, I think it was 9,141. So it's either 9,130. I think it's 9,141 days. And exactly 25 years from there, I will be at the age of I will be 75, to be exact. I will be, let's see, right now I'm 4, no, I won't, exactly, I will be 65 years old. So I will be 65 within the next 25, within the next 9,141 days, I will be 65. Right now I'm at the age of 41. So right now I'm at the age of 41. So that means right now I'm at the age of 41. So that will mean by that time I will be 65 going on 66. And there, I got the numbers right this time. I just thought I'd get that to y'all's attention, since I've seen the Facebook post from it earlier today. Now today was World UFO Day. World UFO Day commemorates on two separate days. Today has commemorated World UFO Day on the National Day calendar. Today's UFO Day commemorates the incident that took place in 1947 in Roswell, New Mexico. The day from June 24th, 8 days earlier, recognizes the first widely reported UFO sighting. This sighting was reported in 1947 by aviator Kenneth Arnold. Hashtag World UFO Day. Around the world, unusual lights in the sky or strange occurrences keep humans always curious about otherworldly beings. Movies and television series keep our imaginations alive as well. It's no surprise conspiracy theories are prominent when it comes to UFOs. World UFO Day recognizes our curiosity about life from another dimension. Before 1947, written records of humans sighting UFOs were rare, but unexplained objects in the sky did not exist. Before 1947, written record of humans sighting UFOs were rare, but unexplained objects in the sky did exist. After the Arnold and Roswell incidents, reports increased dramatically. As a result, the investigations of these unusual sightings drew ratings on the scale. Astronomer Joseph Allen Hynek began studying weird sightings in the sky and eventually wrote several books about his UFO research. In fact, Hynek would create the Hynek scale, which would rank sightings by proximity from nocturnal lights to close encounters of the third kind. During the 20th century, the world's fascination with objects in the sky definitely increased. Before the 1947 sightings, H.G. Wells published a story that later became a radio play. Its broadcast across the airways had some frightening results. The World of the Worlds, published in 1898 and was later broadcast by CBS Radio in 1938, made many of the radio audience believe they were under attack by Martians. Narrated by Orson Welles, the drama stirred imaginations. Here's how to observe hashtag World UFO Day. Look to the skies to see if you can spot an unidentified flying object. Review videos and photos of unexplained objects in the sky and see if you can find a scientific research for them. Watch a movie from out of this world. Maybe enjoy a meal from an alien-themed restaurant. Visit any number of UFO museums, particularly Roswell, New Mexico. Use hashtag World UFO Day to share on social media. World UFO Day is observed twice, once on June 24th and again on today's date, July 2nd. The creators of today's event has launched it to raise awareness of UFO sightings and remote speculation from them. So today was World UFO Day. Now from the National Day calendar that listed here, the following list of the national days that took place on today's calendar day, Wednesday, July 2nd. Today was National Wildland Firefighter Day, and also today was National Anisette Day. Now here are following famous people who have celebrated their birthdays earlier today, and for those, and of course, I'm not going to say much about the verdict being reached and the and the denial of bail against with rapper and entertainer Sean Diddy Combs in his trial earlier today. Also, yeah, that's basically here's our famous birthdays who have celebrated their birthdays earlier today on this Wednesday. Movie actress Margot Robbie turns 35. Movie actress Lindsay Lohan turns 39. TV actress Ashley Tisdale turns 40. Rapper Stunna Girl turns 27. Rapper Saweetie turns 32. Soccer player Alex Morgan turns 36. World music singer Burna Boy turns 34. Movie actress Caitlin Carmichael turns 21. Model Brittany Manson turns 30. TV actress Elizabeth Breezer turns 50. Wrestler Bret Hart turns 68. Dancer Reese Hatala turns 19. Pop singer William Singe turns 33. Rapper Vince Staples turns 32. TV producer Larry David turns 78. Race car driver Richard Petty turns 88. Basketball player Derek White turns 31. Movie actor Gus Hopper turns 33. Journalist Mark Kermode turns 62. Comedian Peter Kay turns 52. And those are following famous people who have celebrated their birthdays earlier today on this day. Wednesday, July 2nd. Now let's get into your weather and see what. Now let's get into and see what your Fourth of July holiday is looking like. Now, in just shortly, in just a couple more minutes from now, I'll be getting with you guys to let you all know exactly what your weather for your Independence Day will be looking like, which happens the day after tomorrow. So I got one more day to prepare for the big day, and I know many of you will be having a plethora of events planned for Friday, for Independence Day, which happens to be this coming Friday, day after tomorrow. I know many of you are going to be having a number of plans. Good evening to you, Brittany. How are you doing on this Wednesday night, and how was your day today? Okay. Now, Brittany, this is something I want you to know, and I'm sure you may have not seen my already seen my Facebook post, but that I posted about that we're exactly halfway between 2000 and 2050. Did you know it was exactly about 9,141 days when the year 2000 began? And exactly 9,141 days from today, it will be January 1st, 2050. Both days fall on a Saturday. And, of course, starting tomorrow, we will be actually closer to January 1st. We will be actually closer to 2050 than 2000. So we're exactly halfway between 2000 and 2050 as of today. Looking at 25 years. 2000 and 2050. So that's one of my interesting facts. So I know a lot of you have something planned for the upcoming. Now let's get into. Now let's see if we. So the tropics continue to remain quiet in the Atlantic and the Gulf, but not in the Eastern Pacific. So warm weather will linger overnight to tomorrow, and I'll let you guys know exactly what type of weather will impact your Independence Day. Brittany, I didn't quite get it today, but I will get it tomorrow. And once I get it, tomorrow, I will post and let you know what it turns out. But tomorrow I'm going by the strawberry shortcake. Tomorrow I'm going by, but I'm getting it tomorrow. I'm gonna try the strawberry shortcake. I've had it tasted pretty good. I've had it last year just in time for the 4th. I've had it just in time for the 4th last year, and it was so good. I'm planning on doing the same. I'm planning on getting it. I'm planning on getting it tomorrow. And once I get it, I will post. So warm weather will linger overnight and into tomorrow. So afternoon showers will have decreased during the evening for those of you that have had any, leaving warmer temperatures in the 70s overnight. Temperatures tomorrow going into your Thursday will be well in the 90s with higher heat indices likely. So make sure you're taking it easy. You're taking it easy if you're going to be out and about in the heat. So overnight lows will be just above average, ranging from the low to mid to upper 70s. So while nighttime lows will be above normal, afternoon temperatures will be in the low to mid 90s with heat indices in the triple digits. So the feels like temperature well above 100. I suggest you folks to take it easy if you have to be out and about. If you have to be out and about, if you have to spend time outdoors during the day tomorrow, or getting yourselves prepared for the upcoming Independence Day holiday. Now I was showing you guys this last time about what your Independence Day is looking like. Here's an updated look at your Independence Day forecast. Right now, it appears that it will be hot, with heat index values reaching the mid-100s. No precipitation is expected at this time across the region. If you're planning on being outdoors, please use precaution. Here's your Independence Day forecast for Friday, July 4th. As America turns 249. Dangerous heat Dangerous heat conditions, including heat index values reaching or exceeding the triple digits, are expected. Dry conditions are forecast with variable cloud cover, no measurable precipitation. Be sure to limit outdoor activity, stay hydrated, seek air conditioned environments to prevent heat-related illnesses. Now, here are your averages and records for this day, Wednesday, July 2nd. Normal high is 93, normal low is 73. 103 is the record high set on this day back in 2011. 61 is the record low set on this day back in 1924. And we are not under any watches or warnings here on this Wednesday night. Hard to believe that the 4th will be happening in just a couple more days. We're already into early July. And now, some of us, we have actually seen a few, quite a bit of activity happening along the Toledo Bend area in portions of west central Louisiana, along the Deep East Texas and in west central Louisiana, across portions of Deep East Texas along the Toledo Bend area. Also, these are just spotty showers and around various locations or across parts of the area, but this is nothing significant. Also, you're seeing a good deal of showers and storms across portions of south central Texas, along what I was showing along the Texas, Louisiana, the Toledo Bend area, and also portions of south central Oklahoma and portions of eastern Oklahoma and western, small portion of western Arkansas. You're going to find a greater deal of showers along the Florida Gulf Coast off the Tampa, St. Petersburg area, and then that's basically we're going to find all the rain here on this Wednesday night. But I do have a chance of late day. I do have some rain. I do have a couple rain chances in the forecast. I'll let you guys know. Now, will we have rain or will we have storms just in time for your 4th of July? Now, today we've seen a lot in terms of more cloud cover at time throughout the day. Like just like we saw yesterday, we've had a good dose of cloud cover. Still turned out to be seasonably hot and humid as usual. But despite, we start to see, we had a mix of cloud. We've had a mix of clouds and sunshine. So we just like we saw yesterday, I believe we saw a little bit more in terms of clouds, but limiting sunshine. But despite the clouds and sunshine, despite the mixtures, now today, even though there was a chance of storms, and there was a slight chance of storms, and there was at least a chance of storms in today's forecast, we have not received any rain so far today. Keeping our air mass kind of dry, but still, but humidity levels but heat index values once again did reach the low 100s. As you know, that's typically what we experience for this time of year. We actually reached a high temperature earlier today of 96 degrees, which would tie as the hottest temperature we've seen so far this year. So I do have some potentially hotter temperatures in the forecast as we go into the next few days. Let you guys know exactly how hot it's going to get. Temperature outside on this Wednesday night is 82 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Humidity is 79%. Dew point is 75 degrees. Winds are calm with the feels like temperature heat index of 89 degrees. It's quite warm and muggy. Barometric pressure is at 29.99 inches of mercury. Visibility at 10 miles per hour. Areas of excessive rainfall and severe thunderstorms Thursday. Scattered severe thunderstorms capable of damaging wind, gusts, and hail are forecast across the northeast U.S. and North Dakota Thursday. Heavy to excessive rainfall is possible over eastern New Mexico into western Texas and over the western Florida Peninsula on Thursday. So that means so parts of the country could be dealing with a fairly dose of showers, but fairly dose of rain. Our question is, will we see any rain develop now? Now, the question is, are we going to see any rain happening within your 4th of July holiday, or any within the next few days? That is my only question to you guys. Excuse me. So tonight is forecast to be warm and humid. Low temperature tonight of 80 degrees. We have yet to see, although this happened on a number of occasions last summer, low temperatures dropping below 80. But so far, so far for the first time, for the first time in a few years, up to this point, we have not seen the low temperature. We have had overnight lows. We have had, so tonight so if our low temperature were to drop, bottom out at 80 degrees, it would be the warmest overnight low temperature we've had so far this year. So far, we have yet to have an overnight low temperature. So far, our low temperatures have been lower than 80 degrees. So we haven't had any excessively warm overnight lows. So tonight, it will be warm and humid with partly cloudy skies with a low temperature of 80 degrees. Winds will be from the east at 4 miles per hour, and I'll have a 10% chance of a stray overnight shower or two. But nothing major, nothing too significant. Now tomorrow, going to your Thursday, is you tend to make those last minute preparations for your 4th of July holiday, which happens this Friday. To make those last minute preparations, so expect a mix of clouds and sunshine. High temperature tomorrow will be basically just about close to where we should be this time of year. Today our high temperature was 96. I'd say it will be, so tomorrow I'm thinking that we probably may use a bit more cloud cover during the day tomorrow to make tomorrow not be quite as warm as comparing to what we saw today. So expect a mix of clouds and sunshine tomorrow for your Thursday with the high temperature of 94 degrees. The feels like temperature 109. So with the humidity, that's what's going to make it feel like it's in the upper 100s. So if we were to reach the heat index value of 109, that would make it the highest heat index we've had so far this summer. So high temperature tomorrow will be. Good evening to you, Jessica. How are you doing on this Wednesday night? How was your day today? So tomorrow going to your Thursday, expect a mix of clouds and sunshine with the high temperature 94 degrees. The feels like temperature 109. Have a southeast wind at 6 miles per hour, and no rain is expected during the day. So if you're considering making your pre-4th travel plans, I say it's always extremely important to check the weather. Conditions should be totally just fine. Yeah, it'll be happening July. Yeah, it'll be happening July 17th. I will be having more frequent updates in regards to it, leading up to that day. So we should be expecting low temperatures because of the higher humidity and moist air mass we have in place. Temperatures are not expected. Temperatures are only expected to bottom out in the low 80s. That if we were to reach a low temperature of 80 degrees and not drop overnight during any tonight or tomorrow night, it would be the first time this summer for that to happen. So tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. with partly cloudy skies, so we should be at 80 degrees. 9 a.m. tomorrow with partly cloudy skies, we should be at 86 degrees. Noon tomorrow with partly cloudy skies, we should be at 93 degrees. It feels like temperature 108. So you know when to take it easy if you have to be outside. 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon with partly cloudy skies, we should be at 93 degrees. It feels like temperature 105. 6 p.m. tomorrow evening with partly cloudy skies, we should be at 89 degrees. And expect a few showers to occur around 8 p.m. tomorrow evening. 9 p.m. tomorrow night with cloudy skies, we should be at 83 degrees. So tomorrow's going to be another typical summer. So tomorrow's going to be another relatively normal summertime day for us, continuing with seasonally hot and humid conditions. So tomorrow we're going to continue. So tomorrow it will be more of our usual summertime pattern, more of our usual summertime pattern. Can you guys believe that exactly a year ago today here in Shreveport, we actually reached a high temperature of 100? It would be the third time we reached the triple digits. So I did see on the National Weather Service Facebook page earlier this morning, they were comparing this past June to last June. But a year ago today here in Shreveport, we actually did hit a high temperature of 100 degrees. And so far, not only have we yet to hit 100 so far this year here in Shreveport, we have also even yet to reach the upper 90s. So I say this summer was just about fairly decent, seeing numbers moderately hot but not so hot. By today, only being able to reach 96. So looks like that trend's going to be continue tomorrow. So once again, it will be another normal summertime day for us. The temperatures just slightly above normal. But eventually heat will be eventually heat will be on as we go into the next few days. I'll let you guys know exactly how it's going to get. Now let's see what the next 7 and 10 days have in store for us. After a warm overnight low temperature of 80 degrees with partly cloudy skies, start today tomorrow. Have a rather warm start to the day tomorrow. Now tomorrow going to your Thursday, expect a mix of clouds and sunshine and chance of late day evening showers possible. With the high of 94, low of 78, feels like temperature 109. Winds will be from the southeast at 6 miles per hour, chance of rain 40%. Now Friday, which is for your 4th of July holiday, for your Independence Day, expect mostly sunny skies. Remember to stay hydrated for Independence Day celebrations, especially if you're going to be out and about grilling or boating or camping, like grilling or boating or whatever your outdoor activities are, or getting ready for fireworks and watching fireworks displays, whatever plans you have in store. Shouldn't be a problem for your 4th at all. Shouldn't be a problem. Should be basically rain free for your 4th of July. With the high of 93, low of 78, feels like temperature 105. So remember to take it easy if you're planning on being outside. Stay hydrated and drink lots of water. High of 93, low of 78 for your 4th of July. Feels like temperature 105. We have a south-southeast wind at 6 miles per hour. No rain is expected. Now going to your Saturday, we have partly cloudy skies with a high of 94, low of 75. Feels like temperature 107. Winds will be from the south-southwest at 6 miles per hour. No rain is expected. Sunday, it will be partly cloudy and hot with spotty thunderstorms mostly in the afternoon. Use extreme caution if you have to be outside. High of 97, low of 76. Feels like temperature 106. I have a north-northwest wind at 6 miles per hour, chance of rain 30%. Now going to your Monday as we start next week. Partly cloudy and hot with a slight chance of a shower, thunderstorm or two possible. High of 97, low of 77. Feels like temperature 111. Now that could be a signal for an excessive heat warning. So that would be the highest heat index we've seen so far this year. Have a southeast wind at 6 miles per hour for your Monday. Chance of rain 20%. Tuesday, expect partly cloudy skies with a high of 95, low of 76. Feels like temperature 109. Winds will be from the south at 7 miles per hour. No rain is expected. And going to your Wednesday, toward the middle of next week, it would be hot with mostly sunny skies. High of 97, low of 77. Feels like temperature of 109. Winds will be from the southwest at 7 miles per hour. No rain is expected. Looks like we're gonna have at least slight rain chances for next Thursday and Friday. And then no rain expected next Thursday, which is the 10th, and next Friday, which is the 11th. And for next Saturday, the 12th, should be dry. Highs will basically be seasonally hot and rather humid in the mid-90s. So still, we're not going to see much in the way of in changing with the temperature trend over the next several days. Highs will most likely be in the mid to possibly upper 90s over the next several days, but not much expected. I still say for your 4th of July, expect a bit more cloud cover as well. See a high temperature warming up to essentially normal for your 4th of July, with a high of 93, which is normal for this time of year. They expect highs mostly, for the most part, should be at least ranging in the mid to possibly upper 90s. So if we were to hit 97 on Sunday, that would be the warmest temperature. That would be the highest temperature we've had so far this year. So we have yet to actually reach that number of 97. Highs will mostly be mostly in the mid 90s over the next several days. Friday being slightly lower because I think we'll have more clouds for your 4th of July than when I'm expecting. But anyway, your 4th of July but the humidity is going to be awfully unbearable with feels like with heat index values in the triple digits each day. With highest number being slated for next Monday, which is the 7th. 90 rain chances. 40% tomorrow, the day before the 4th. No rain expected for your 4th of July or for your Saturday. You have a 30% chance for Sunday, 20% for Monday. And as of right now, Tuesday and Wednesday are looking totally dry. Well, that will be all that I have for you guys here on this Wednesday night. Once again, my name is Felton Parker. I'm officially signing off here. You guys have a good night. Sleep peacefully. Take care of yourselves and each other. Most of all, remain blessed and stay safe. Thank you.